week's car mechanic, but I will, however, do Car Mechanic Simulator. If not, well, so let's be. If it shall play some of this on my main gaming account, just to kind of get the gist, this game is very addicting. I do apologize for the dog barking in the background. But for this first one, I'm just gonna upgrade the garage, find 3 cars, and maybe start the restoration on one of them. So, let's go. Let's do this. I'm just gonna go GG because I have no idea what to put for the profile. Sandbox, damn it. But what I may do is do a couple garage find quick flips, just kind of as a first couple episodes, maybe just the first episode. Unless I find something I want to restore, I'm just going to do a couple car flips. And by car flips, I mean buy it, get it running, and turn around and sell it. But first, let's change this music. Yeah, we'll do electro. Might be annoying to some people, but it's better than classical. Yes, I'm just upgrading everything. To the barns. What's the odds that I get in and this starts up? Not even a turnover. Man, I wish it was this easy to find a problem in real life on cars. I see we're missing a starter. Looks like a mostly complete motor. Let's see if there's an oil pan on it here. Looks like one's on there. So I'm gonna say this one's a quick flip. Well, there's car 1. Bought and ready to go. Now this loading screen takes forever. Okay, let's move this over to the lift 1. Back to the barn, damn it. Now, if there's nothing in this barn, I'm gonna go to the junkyard and see if there's possibly a restoration job that I can find. I would like to find a Jeep or a pickup or something of that sort, so maybe a race car. Well, imagine that. Just speaking of Jeeps. Well, I'll be darned. This one runs. I think this one's gonna be my restoration project. No start on this one. Ah, we're missing a head cover. This is kind of a decent car. I think we might go ahead and do a restoration on this one as well. Or, well, maybe just a flip. Now, from what I have played on this game, it's harder to do a junkyard restoration than it is to do a buy new parts restoration. So if the series does well, I may start a junkyard restoration using only junkyard found parts. Could do that if I want to put everybody to sleep. We'll try this radio station for a bit. Because why not? First, I will do a visual test. Okay, so far I see we're missing a belt tensioner. And we're missing an idle roller. And the oil filter. And a throttle. So doesn't look like there's too much missing on that one. Okay, so we're missing an air filter. Other than the air filter, this one looks pretty well complete. I see missing ignition wires, so chances are we have missing spark plugs. One missing spark plug. Okay, there's visual checks done. Let's go ahead and buy about 10 of these and 10 of these. 10 of these. These are all parts, so just about every car you get, these are the problems with them, so just keep some of these on hand. Oh, almost forgot. You need oil filter V8. Gotta buy a bunch of these. It's another item that a lot of times they're missing, just like these. These are all general maintenance items, mainly. Then obviously clips. Let's get a bunch of clips as well. And from what I have played this game, I know clips, distributors, distributor rotors, spark plug wires, oil filters, oil pans, rod caps, piston rings. Those are a lot of times what's missing on a lot of the car motors. Oh, and fuel filters. Another thing that's missing quite a bit on automobile motors when I get them on here. The exhaust system seems to be all in check. There is an oil pan. we do need a radiator fan. I think that might be radiator fan B. Well, head valve. Alright, now I'll run a compression test to make sure didn't miss anything. But I will definitely check the distributor clips first. Because those are a small piece that a lot of people don't realize is missing. Sounds like it's running to me. And that's why I like older motors. There's not a whole lot that could be going wrong on them. Now I'll move this over to paint to get a fresh coat of paint on her. But before I paint it, I'm going to buff out the rust on the pieces, the fenders and such. Now, I'm not so much worried about the rims just yet. I'll worry about those after I get the rest of the car painted, and I'll probably just do chrome on them. I like to call this restoration style polishing and turd. Now we move this back to lift 1, so just polish up the rims. A lot of these will have a lot of internal problems. Yep, piston rings. The engine block itself, pistons, more piston rings, and more piston rings. So if I was to actually do a full restoration on this, I would basically have to give it a brand new motor. I'm not so much worried about the rusty brakes either. Okay, so I was able to repair 3 of the 4. That means I have to replace 1. Now I might as well, and I'm gonna go ahead and buy a new set of tires as well for it. Imagine that, first one. I gotta figure out what size the rims are that I need though. I didn't take a look at that. 15-inch. 215.70. Yeah, we'll give some white walls. I didn't even look if I got the exhaust polished up or not. So we need a muffler, V8 overhead valve. We need 2 of them. Oh shoot, I forgot to chrome the rims. That should be everything on them. Oh no, I forgot to do that one. There was one I forgot. Shoot, I don't know which is which. Hopefully that's the one. So yes, that's the right one. There we go, that's better. And this has been a turd polish restoration. That's what I've come to call these kind. You just repaint the car, buff out the rust, change the rims and tires, and move it on. But I mean, just I gotta road test it. I mean, you gotta road test it after you do that, I mean, just to see how bad the car actually is that you're selling. I tell you, this most used car lots and automobile places do their car sales. Stick together with gum and glue, throw a fresh coat of paint on it, and sell you a piece of crap. Make it look good so you'll buy it. Okay, I already see some acceleration issues. Turning problems. Now let's see the test results to see just how bad of a truck or El Camino I'm actually selling to a random person. I'd tell you the suck car wants to it. Slap a fresh coat of paint on it, buff out the rust, stick together with gum and glue, and sell you the turd. Okay, so the brakes gone. Tie rods are gone, clutch releases are gone, leaf springs are gone, wheel bearings are gone, leaf spring plates gone. Oh, but this would be a good car. Let's see, where do I want to run this through? Yeah, we'll make it a Jersey car. Let's put a good car on it. Now, good car. Nothing wrong with it at all. And I actually needed 2 of those. And that's how you do a 37-minute spit shine polished turd restoration. This truck's ready for the sale. It runs, it drives, it looks good. Just don't open the hood. It runs good, it drives, it looks good, just don't open the hood. Now I can turn around and sell it for $21,000. Just like a real car business. You buy a piece of crap, get it running, and sell it to you for twice as much. Okay, what are we missing on this one? If anything. Engine's not complete. Oh, that's right. Check our distributor. Uh-huh, as I figured. It's missing a clip. Missing both clips. It should now be a complete car. Unless there's something else I didn't see. So, I mean, yeah, we got one bad piston and one set of bad piston rings. Let's do an examination check. See if I can x-ray into it to see what's bad and what's good. Okay, so there's one bad piston. And there's the other bad piston. Well, that's where the piston rings are, it's bad. So it's gonna be the last piston and looks like this, yeah, this. But that's okay, I'm actually gonna pull this motor, because this is the one I'm going to do a full restoration on. I'm going to pull this motor, strip the motor down, and polish and clean everything on it. Now that I know it's a complete engine. After I rip down the motor and stuff, I mean, that'll probably be the end of the stream. And if it does good, I'll come back and continue. But as of right now, this is the only video I'm doing. This is kind of a trial run. See if I can access the engine bay from here. Now that's what I'm talking about. Skill. I'm gonna have to lower it. Dadgummit. Before I rip that off, you know what? I'm gonna put all these into my warehouse for parts here. These are the parts that usually are missing or bad on the cars, so that's why I bought so many of so much. Now everything I'll have in my inventory will be for this particular vehicle. However, I might just replace all the parts. Okay, this will be in vehicle parts warehouse 2. I'll be everything for the Willie Jeep restoration. Yeah, this car here I may actually fix up and actually use it to drive around and stuff. My personal favorite is this Willie Jeep. Love this thing on the off-road track. Okay then, now to strip down the motor and see what we can fix and what's going to actually have to be replaced here. Yeah, I know this filter's fine. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all these, take them to the workbench, see if I can fix them. And if I can't fix them, then obviously I'll have to replace them. But we know this motor runs, we know this motor is complete, so it's just a matter of taking everything apart and cleaning it. Oh, missed one, didn't I? Alright, now we'll see what we can fix and what we can't fix. Alright, so we need one of these, 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 one of these. You know, looking at this, I'm about tempted just to make a new motor. Because that is one heck of a list. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make a new motor for this Jeep. So what I will do is I will just sell everything I have here. Every single part I had sold. So, I mean, that means we're going to be doing a motor next stream. If there's a next stream. Depends on how this one does. And the body panels look decent. Conclude the stream, and if anybody ever views this, which I'm beginning to think that my channel is just nobody's interested anymore, but if this video gets any views, say maybe if it gets 6 views in a week, then I'll make another stream on it. But if I don't get no views, then I probably won't do another video for a while. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and conclude the stream.